Hey, Texas Jeep Dad coming at you. I wanted to make a follow-up video after our trip to Hidden Falls Adventure Park that we did this past weekend. Kind of let you know some thoughts, what I'm thinking, and how it went. First of all, I can't believe that many people came out because of this channel, this page, me, what I'm doing here. I never thought any of this was going to happen. Straight up humbled, honored, you name it. That's how I felt being out there and having people want to come and wheel with me. It really means a lot. Don't want to get all choked up here. Also, the fact that so many of you guys hit it off, like we all felt like, to me, it felt like we were friends that have known each other. Everybody's very cordial. Everyone shared information. Everybody got along and had a great time. And that made me kind of think, that's what it's all about. I can say personally, me and my wife, we had a great day. This is one of the best days I've ever had, and I'll never forget it. It was super awesome, and I can't wait to do it again with these people and others that want to join us. We're having lots of fun. I thought it was pretty cool right from the jump as I started meeting people and they told me, hey, watch the channel, fan, what you're doing. It kind of hit me there. Wow, people are watching me. People are paying attention. And I know I'm not a big fish, but just to be a fish, shit, that makes me feel, pretty dang good. So that was kind of cool hearing feedback from you guys. Oh, watching the channel. I thought you were taller. Shit, a 5'9", but I guess I'm not that tall. And I thought you were bigger. The camera adds weight. So I'm 160, 5'9". So yeah, I'm not such a big dude, but I thought that was funny. You guys made me laugh on that one. But, again, immediately as we started meeting, you guys started meeting, like the camaraderie was building, friendships were already starting, to be a conduit or to facilitate that. I also felt like, man, that was kind of a plus of this page and this channel and what we're doing, getting other people together, getting other people talking with like interests. And, dang, if most of us, we had a lot in common. So that was pretty cool. I really felt like that was neat to see in person. It was kind of funny that we wheeled all day and Mother Nature held out until the very end, right when we were all tired. And we're like, no, we're not doing this anymore. We're done. Then it started to rain on us. So it was kind of like everything was supposed to happen the way it happened. So I don't know. Dude, y'all don't make fun of me, but Sunday morning, we got home late Saturday night, picked up the kid, late night, whatever. Sunday morning, we wake up. I get out of bed. I have the worst Charlie horse on my throttle pedal calf that I've ever had in my daggum life. I mean, I've never hurt that bad. It was screaming, everybody's running. What's going on, Dad? I'm telling you, I must have not had enough to drink, but using that skinny pedal, and trying to let her eat, but not too much. And oh man, I thought that was pretty funny. Don't make fun of me, but I'm out of shape. Also, big shout out to our group leaders, those that were in the front and kind of helped guiding us. Also, those that were in the back that were following, kind of keeping up the rear, making sure nobody got left behind. Extremely grateful for you guys, and can't thank you enough for showing us around the park. I get lost out there now that I know OnX and other ways and so forth. I feel like I'm going to be good next time, and maybe I can lead a group around. But for those that helped us get around, really appreciate it. You didn't have to do that, but you stepped up and you did that. So thank you very much. Thank you to Will for inviting me out there and kind of getting this started. So I really appreciate that. That kind of, I probably should have done something like this sooner, but that little bit to nudge me along, kind of set this in motion. So big shout out for that. So I thought I might also talk about opportunities that I noticed for this type of an event. Being somebody that not hosting it or organizing it, but just kind of help getting it going and facilitating it. There were things that I could have done better this time, especially to benefit just the flow. Communication, I could have done a better job. Getting my email out there or trying to get my phone number to you guys as soon as you got to the park. Kind of things like that slipped my mind, but I'd like to be able to communicate a little bit better. So next time, maybe we have, okay, if you could go up the night before, this is where we're going to eat dinner. And maybe in the morning, if you're up for breakfast or coffee, we'll be here. We'll meet at the gate here, pavilion here, wheels up by this time. If you miss us, we'll be back around by this time. Things like that. Communication, I could have done a much better job. So I apologize to those that if I left anybody behind on anything, I'll pick up the ball and make it a better next time. Also, my radio, I'm going to have to get up to speed on that. My radio, I'm thinking it was not very good. It kept squelching, and I couldn't hear some of the other conversations that were going on. So my etiquette was probably crappy. So I'll do a better job with my GMRS etiquette and also knowledge. Probably going to step up and get a better radio. I know a couple were suggested. If you want to throw those down in the comments too. But I'm going to do another follow-up video with things just strictly Jeep and, tools and that kind of stuff related. This is more of just kind of initial thoughts after we were out. Another opportunity I'd like to circle back when I talked about the group leaders is going back and watching the videos. Maybe some people were always in the back or some people were always in the front. I want to be able to change that up. So those of you that never get a chance to lead, maybe you can lead, or, we can, once we get to a stopping point where we're going between obstacles, maybe we can rotate the sequence just so, especially when you're shooting videos inside your Jeep, you're just getting the Jeep in front of you. So we need to be able to maybe get different Jeeps, and that way we can share videos. Just thinking outside the box here, but I wanted to give everybody a chance, new, seasoned, anybody, to get different spots in the line, because as it grows, I know it slinkies and it does different things. So I want to get everybody a chance to enjoy every part of it. So as I post some of these videos of our different Jeeps and so forth, if you see something, if you see a video that you would like to have, anything on any of my YouTube, so I've got the video on my phone now, not very convenient. I'm still working on that. That's a whole nother mess. But I can send them to you. They come out crappy by text messages, but if you download WhatsApp, it's a messaging and phone call app that's encrypted end to end. A lot of people that phone and text people outside the United States use it. It's really popular. My family, extended family rather, use it a lot. So WhatsApp, and just add me if you have my phone number. Otherwise, leave some information and we'll figure out how I can get that to you. But go ahead and then add me on WhatsApp, and then I can send you those videos. It doesn't care how long they are, and they'll be great quality. And then you can use them if you want on your page or your social media or however you do things. Speaking of social media, a couple of you guys do have pages that I'm already following. If I'm not following you, or if you start a new page, message me or leave comments here or any of my videos, and that way I can make sure that I add you. I switched phones out, and a lot of the screenshots and stuff that I saved of conversations and things I was supposed to be keeping track of is on the old phone, and I only got some of the data backed up. So now I'm backing up everything in the cloud. Along those lines, I am getting content out there. I'm using VN Video Editor free software. Let me tell you, I am not a technology person. So I've been using that software. I'm looking at some other new apps and things. I might have to buy a GoPro. I hear their software is pretty good, and stop using my phone, but start using other cameras and things. So if you have suggestions on that, some of you guys Some of you guys are doing this stuff that makes my stuff look bad. I mean, y'all are professionals, but you're still watching me. So I'm out here to make content, giving you what you want. But yeah, if you got any suggestions to help me out on that, let me know. Okay, so I'm already thinking about the next event or outing that we could think about, or locations. I've been to Hidden Falls, and that's about it. But I also hear that Wolf Caves in the general vicinity of that area is a fun park to go to. It's not quite as busy as Hidden Falls can be. Anybody have any experience with that? Leave some comments. Let me know. Would anybody be interested in doing um, a meetup there? What about Maris Adventure Park? I think it's up by Dallas or north of Dallas. I think that would include people that live outside of Texas. Then they would have a chance to get in. I'd definitely be down. I heard that park was super cool. That's going to be probably a camping situation for me. Right now, I only have primitive camping. If I go by myself, which is super cool, but if I take my spouse, sometimes she wants to not primitive camp. So that sounds like a place. Moab. Joe was talking about Moab in March. Maybe that might be something, a few of us maybe might be able to get together and go. I don't know, something to think about, but it's end of November. I'm going to start thinking about things, and I might drop some videos related to that. So keep an eye out. Oh, I keep forgetting to say it. I keep circling back to it. I'm slow on making my videos. So just be patient and we'll get some videos out. But new content will be coming soon. Again, I wanted to do one specifically on what we can take to go off-road. So the OGs can help us with that. I can't believe how many tools were in the back of Philip and Joe's truck. Like, between the both of those guys, dude, I think we could have repaired just about anything, like ball joints and drive shafts, and like I learned so much about axle shafts, drive shafts, differentials. I mean, this was a great time. So these guys had us taken care of, in other words. So I want to do a video so the rest of us that aren't as OG, we know what to take, and they can help us out and tell us what works, what doesn't work, so we don't have to make any mistakes. Also, I got the proximity sensors, the little door handles. I got all the wiring. So that video will be coming up pretty soon. And lastly, I want to do a video on things I got to fix or correct on my Jeep that I noticed from being out at the park. So there's at least 2 areas of things where parts are rubbing or hitting, and I'll show that to you. Maybe you might be like, oh, okay, now I know what to look for in the future. And then I'll show you what kind of a fix I'm going to do. And another one, I might re-weld and fix one of the cross members. But don't worry, that's a whole nother video coming up. All right, I know I've talked enough, but if you remember nothing from this video, is thank you. Thank you to everybody that's watching. Thank you to everybody that's liked. Thank you to all my subscribers. And big shout out to the people that showed up and showed out at Hidden Falls Adventure Park. You made my day. Texas Jeep Dad coming at you soon with new content. Y'all have a great day. I got ducked. I'm pretty sure it was Mr. Phillip, and Joe gave me the one with the cowboy hat. Thank you guys, man. I haven't been ducked in like a year and a half. That's kind of cool.